Hello and welcome to FTB Oceanblock. Now, for those of you who may have been in my streams or elsewhere on YouTube or whatever, you kind of know that I love Skyblocks. Skyblock maps are amazing. I actually have two different ones now, counting this one. Kind of going on a little bit, but neither one of them is actually a Skyblock. This one is, well, an Ocean Block, which I love because I love water. The other one is Stone Block 3, and yet neither one of them are in the sky. But anyway, what we're going to do is zoom right to where I'm kind of set up before we go too far with this. And yeah, I'm going to start. I kind of have a direction I want to go with things as far as design and whatnot. A little bit, just a smidge. And those of you also who have been in my streams and stuff know that I like to mow grass because I think grass makes Minecraft look really, really terrible. This kind of grass anyway. If it's well placed, it's fine. But the wild stuff is usually terrible. So that's just the thing. But anyway, I'm going to mow the grass, probably not for long. And then I'm going to move on to, well, some other stuff. And we're going to get going with this. But first things first. Basic resources quest complete, which means we also get this guy here, which is amazing because Ultimine is incredible. Now, I do know a little bit about this mod pack. That's why you kind of see me flying through a couple of these. Long story short, I started to record part of this series, and honestly, it didn't record the sound of my voice. So couldn't really do it, and I'm starting over, which is a little frustrating, but I moved on, and now we're doing this, and I'm actually really excited for this because I'm going to do things a little bit differently. Anyway, moving on. Now that I have words. Now that I have Ultiminer, I can do this and actually just cut this entire tree down all at once. Bam. Bye-bye. Thank you for all of the everything. Now, one of the really, really cool and interesting parts of this mod pack that I did start to discover, I didn't get very far, mind you. I really didn't. I got like maybe, I don't know, a couple hours in maybe. So don't think I have like the entire thing figured out or anything like that. I really didn't get very far at all. But one of the cool things I did discover was these little guys over there, like the little barrels and things. Going around and finding stuff from those is really cool, actually. I mean, the things you can find is like incredible. And all of the random rewards from all these quests is really cool too. Like, it's a lot of fun just randomly getting some of these things. Like, you never know what you're going to get, and it's really, really cool just to see. It's like opening a Christmas present that you didn't know you got. It's just fantastic. That is a sight to behold. For one of our rewards in, completing a quest, we got some blessed land, which is not something I knew about before playing this mod pack. When you take a look at blessed land, you can kind of see what it does. It spawns passive mobs, just like Cursed Earth would spawn hostile mobs. So I basically don't need to worry about food. I'm probably going to try to find a way to creatively kill everything here with fire or something. So that way I actually get the cooked meat afterwards and I just don't even have to worry about anything. But I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. Sometimes you get like iron spikes as a reward. So I could use that and actually get player kills on all these things as well and get some of the good things. But yeah, this is something here. This is definitely something. So last time I went through this, I think the hard way, in that in order to get iron, which is kind of how you step things up, you go up from the cloth mesh to the iron mesh, and as you go, you get more resources, you get more automation, you get more things. But the first step is iron. And I kind of grinded out a bunch of these because you can put these in a regular old furnace and get one nugget. So I got 18 of these so that I could get two ingots, and then I got the hammer. There it is. Engineer's hammer. There we go. Because that can turn the ingots, these guys, the clusters, into dust, which you can then smelt to get a whole thing. So I figured, you know what? That's probably the best way. But Here, there's actually a better way, and I didn't realize it before, but I should have gone for the seared brick approach. So what I'm going to work on now is actually getting up a smeltery. In order to do that, I need to get the controller, which involves pouring 4 ingots of copper onto the heater, and that's what I'm going to try to do. It looks like I have 1 now, because you can't smelt just the chunks. That doesn't work. But I'm betting if you combine them into a cluster, you can. So put that in there, yeah, and see now it's melting up. And I'm betting you even get 2 ingots out of it, because that's what it kind of says. It hints at that with the smeltery there. It may not do it here, but it should do it with a big one. So it does a little bit extra, like 3 nuggets, okay. You know, it is what it is. But I just need to grind this out, basically, with enough gravel and water and everything in order to get enough copper to pour onto our heater in order to turn it into a real smeltery, a big smeltery controller, so that we can build the big version, and then we can start doing some real ore doubling and kind of get everything moving a little bit faster. I think this is getting way out of hand. I think I might need to do something about all these mobs that are here. They are just infesting the island. It really is an infestation. This is... I kind of expected it, but not so quickly. It really hasn't been that long. But anyway, I'm here working on a few things. These guys will be done soon. Basically, you can put iron around a campfire like this and get the cast iron. And what that's going to allow me to do is get this guy, which is what I'm working on now. And that guy is what is going to give us lava. Now, we need the lava for obvious reasons, because we need to power our smeltery. But I have everything set up and ready to go except for the lava generation. Now, the way to do that initially is a little bit complicated, because we can't really do the high temperature version of these jars just yet. So it's going to take some time. But even with the low temperature, which you can even do with a torch, you can get lava. It just takes a while. And we aren't really going to go through a whole lot of lava here, so it's actually going to be just fine if we do it that way. But what we're going to do is, hold on, we got the gear that we're going to get, and then we're going to use 2 more to make the tubes. So we're going to use 1 tube and some tempered glass here to get a jar. Now I do need to get a stick. As you can see, I moved some of my stuff around as well. That will happen regularly. You'll randomly see stuff in different places just because I reorganize a lot and I like things to look good. So I'm going to be doing that quite often. Well, I say often. It might seem like often to you guys, but I'm not actually sure how often it will be. Anyway, what I'm going to try to do is, let's see if I can figure this out. Because if I do this the right way, first of all, I can pluck this guy off because I don't need him. And I don't need you, not right here anyway. I don't need you right here. All right, so I have all that stuff. This is also a guy that can go, wow, there's so many things that can just get the crap out of my smeltery, right? Come on. There we go. So if we now go, okay, so this guy, and this guy. So this one goes on this side. Boop. We're going to have the table here and the basin here. And then I just need the little, what did I call it? This guy. Now, this is something I do. You don't have to. I always put a block down here because when there is no lava in this, you can see the bottom. And I don't like seeing stone through the tank. It kind of bugs me a little bit. But in any case, we're pretty much ready to go. Except what I'm going to end up doing. Let's see, how can I do this the best way? I wonder if I can do it. You know what? Maybe, I wonder if that'll work. We're going to get creative with this. So if I go like this, yeah, that worked. Cool. So then I just need to get some tubes now. If you're going to be doing this yourself, tubes only connect to the top. But if I go like this, and then I set this to give me lava from cobble, this guy, it takes a long time. I don't think it tells you exactly. Processing 177 seconds. It takes a long time. Apparently, I don't have any cobble in my inventory. I don't, actually. That's fantastic. What I want to do is actually, I'm going to go ahead and set up a chest as well. So we're going to get a chest going. The reason for this is because then we can just load our cobblestone into it, connect it also with the pipes. And this thing will do everything it needs to do all on its own automatically just by me clicking the button to go. And it's going to make it fairly easy if this works how I want it to. It'll make it fairly easy to get lava into our system. Like I said, it'll take a while, but it will be easy, and we don't have to carry cobblestone in our inventory after that. So yeah, 2 minutes and basically 3 minutes. It'll take a while, but we're gonna see if this works as I want it to. See if it deposits its lava into here, and I can just every once in a while hit it, and it doesn't matter because I'll have the lava that I need, and we won't use it very often, so it'll be fine. It'll go through, but we're gonna find out if that actually deposits into the tank like we want it to. And it worked. So now I have that particular thing. I got the lava bucket, which gives me another one. Ooh, and it's a big crate. I was hoping for one of those. I do kind of want to get a glass jar, which is pretty easy to get. It's just regular old panes and a button. Basically, it's another form of a tank. It's unnecessary at the moment, but it does give us a reward that we kind of want to get. Oh, it gives us a bucket. It's meh. This guy I don't know about. I haven't actually gotten this far with him. So I don't know about that. This guy I have done, but I kind of want to power through and maybe go without it. Reason being, I want to get all the way to diamond as quickly as possible because you can completely automate diamond, and that's really kind of what I'm looking for. I want to be able to automate this completely. But initially, I did want to see if we can smelt these guys. You cannot. Okay. I didn't know if you could or not, but I figured I'd try it. But that's okay. We can make it work. Now, the question is, these guys are going to go ahead and smelt. I'm going to go ahead and start making more lava. Let's see. I want to see if it gives the same amount that the melter did or if it's actually ore doubling now. Ooh, perfect ore double. Woo! So now we have bunches and bunches of iron because of that. And this is definitely a much better setup than a one I did last time. Now, as far as what I want to do, I kind of want to keep going, but I also want to get the next mesh and the next sluice. So I want to power through. Like I said, I want to grind my way through and get to this guy and this one. 3 diamonds. It could take a little while to get that, but we can do it. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Local wildlife has begun to take over a local highly rated tourist destination called Xogue Island. Volunteers from the community have been called in to peacefully relocate these animals to a more suitable environment. And that's all. It took a long time, but the volunteers were able to relocate all of those animals peacefully. Absolutely no animals were harmed in this relocation. So I felt like I should handle the animal problem. So what I've gotten here, basically you can see what's up. This little spot over here is for spruce trees, actually. That's how I'm going to get the majority of my wood now. It's just easier that way. I do need to upgrade my axe to at least stone, though, because it breaks halfway through the spruce tree now. But what I want to do is actually go ahead and get started and put these in, because I did learn that the blessed earth does spread. Now, I'm trying to make sure this is grass. I don't want the entire thing there. That's what this bar is here for. So what I'm going to do is kind of just do this, and they're going to start spawning like immediately. And this whole area is going to be completely and utterly covered with nothing but passive mobs. Rabbits will probably get out, but for the most part, we'll be okay. They're just going to spawn like crazy levels of spawning. I kind of figured they would have started spawning by now. But I built a big pen for them so they can just they can have fun. They can do the fun little spawny bit stuff. Now, while these guys are actually spawning and populating all of this, you see it's already spread once. It'll spread to the rest of that. I'm hoping it won't skip a block. I want this all to be grass, and I want that to be the blessed earth. But anyway, we're going to go over here. Since it's now so close, I can get over here without too much trouble. And we're going to break these guys open. and we'll see what we get. I got a turtle egg. I didn't want a turtle egg. What are you going to give me? I got apples and I got a wetsuit pant thing. That's cool, I guess. I didn't really get anything else. We're eventually going to come through and actually break all these down, but we're not going to do it yet. Boop. But, you know, see, they're already popular. It's just insane. Anytime I need food or any kind of resource, I should be able to walk in here and just kill them all. Eventually, I'll probably have this completely automated and just annihilate all the mobs. Just with, I don't know, whatever mechanism I decide to come up with. But right now, we have it this way because it can be manual. I can get experience. I can get food. I can get the supplies I need from these animals. And I don't have to worry too much about having to worry like resources like iron and copper and yada, yada, yada that all the machines would take if we tried to upgrade it now. So we'll just make it manual. We'll hang out for a little while with that, and we're going to continue on with trying to upgrade this guy. Now that this situation is contained, wow, that's a lot of pigs. So many pigs. One of the issues I had last time is that I found it hard to make the sail because I didn't have any slime balls or anything. I had to go this route where I got straw from cutting rice panicles that came from botany pods that I had to wait for. And I needed a decent amount of them too, because you have 3 straw here that you make 3 rope, right? So I needed 3 panicles, 6 panicles, and this doesn't make 2 leads, it makes 1, and you need 2, which means I needed like 12 of those panicles. I had to wait a while. I don't know if they're actually called panicles. That's what I call them, because that's what it looks like it would be pronounced, but I'm sure I probably am pronouncing it wrong. However, this time it might be a little bit easier because I now have a smeltery, and I can now kind of get this with blood. Because if I plop that off and do this, oh, is it not enough? Oh, look, it's not enough. Ow. Ow. Let's try this again. How about now? Is it better? How much do I even need to put in here? I don't know. Is that all of it? Oh, look, cool. 250. Just for your records, 250. Now, with this, I can get the string. Now, I don't know if I have enough of the string, but if we look over to my left, I have a bunch of fully grown crops here that I can just... I didn't click that. Thank you very much. It's not what I clicked. It's a lot of flax seeds. Okay. Continue growing. It clicked the wrong button or something. I don't know. That or I did it wrong. I don't know. It's totally possible. But we can go here, boom, all of those, and I can now get to, what is it? It's like this, I think, right? 2 leads, and then I can get the sail. That's the hardest thing about this whole thing. Now, I don't know if any of you have seen this thing. It's actually kind of cool, and it's going to enable us to go basically out there without dying. Because I don't know if you know, but we can't really go in the water yet. We don't have what we need. But what we can do is go to these little guys with our sailboat we're about to make and see what kind of loot we can get. That is so many animals. Now, this thing is kind of cool because it's huge in your hand, but it also just kind of looks like a little toy model in your hand. But when you place it, it's huge, right? So we can hop in. And another cool thing about this is that it has its own inventory. It also has a damage meter, but I didn't actually damage it a whole lot last time I was here. Now, the other thing is in order to move forward, you open the sail, kind of like that. So we can go off on our way. And we're like, vroom, 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 vroom. And then we head over to an island, roll it up, back up, shift, and then we open things. And we kind of move on our way just like that. And we open a bunch of stuff. I just got a bunch of apples from that one. Break a crate. Nice. Ooh, whoa. That's a good one. More apples, too. This was an apple boat. Or something. Not an apple boat. Whatever. Anyway, I'm going to just go around and basically do that same process over and over again. And another thing I'm going to end up doing is getting in here and actually completing the quests when we actually get to them. These are actually really cool. Pulsating crates are you get some really, really good stuff from these. Usage? No. R? No. You can't actually see right now what it is, but you like there's some really good stuff in a pulsating crate. I'm just saying. We're gonna go around and see what we can find. You do turn kind of slow though. Just saying. Here's an interesting thing. I didn't exactly go over too much, but there are trinkets you can find, right? I can almost unlock the second one, which is actually further than I got last time. I can go grind out a few animals and actually get to this. Be kind of cool. But yeah, you get these trinkets and they're kind of interesting. Like this one here. You can ride a saddled pig without the needs of carrots on his stick. Also, the pig movement speed is faster than actual speed. And I've learned it. So now I can go in that same menu you just saw and get, you know, select it and then do what it just said. It's kind of interesting. Anyway, I'm going to continue doing this now. And our haul is this stuff, but there's also some in here that I got. Like I got that thing, the iron hammer, more blessed earth, hovering hourglass. I got a bunch of this stuff. I forgot to check before I dumped it in here. Also the fluxo magnet. There's a couple other interesting things that I got. I'm actually wearing most of those. I did get a pipe wrench, which is cool. We won't have to make that, although it's kind of cheap. So it's, whatever. But along with that, we also got a full set of diving gear, which means we can go underwater now without penalty. And it's 30 seconds of extra oxygen, which is also very, very nice. I do want to upgrade this guy. All I need is some lead and some silver, and I can do that. Although I can get... there's a reinforced version. I don't know. Can you use this and upgrade it more? I don't think you can. I think you can, like, reinforce it or something, but... Anyway, so yeah, I can go underwater now like that. And if I upgrade it like I want to, I'll be able to go for even longer. But the other really cool thing I got was actually the Greater Band of Aura. Now, the regular one I got earlier. The Greater Band of Aura is a lot stronger than this one. I don't need this one anymore, but it's interesting because if I got a tablet, I would actually start generating mana, and I don't even have any flowers or anything. I wonder if I can somehow get a mana tablet easily. Like, I wonder if I could do that. I don't know. I might have to look into that, because then if we have the mana tablet, I could get, like, because you can also find the Sojourner Sash, you can find a few other things. And if we had those kinds of things, we could put them on and run faster or jump higher or whatever those trinkets are without even getting into Botania at all. Look at me. I'm all spiffy in my scuba suit. But anyway, that's kind of what I got. I don't know. I might end up doing some more. But for now, I kind of want to go down and around a little bit. We have 30 seconds of oxygen. And I can go where I want. I'm curious what is down here, though. Is this just a complete... Oh, I'm getting shot at. There's a trident dude. I think. I saw a trident guy. Yeah, he's there. He's there. He's gonna hurt me. He's kind of quick. He's throwing tridents at me. We saw a room down there full of spawners and stuff. Yeah, you're still trying to shoot it at me too. But we found that thing. He's all right. We're out of range now. He's going away. 30 seconds is actually a pretty long time. I'm surprised. I am surprised that we actually lasted that long underwater. Also, I put waypoints around. Where's the other one? Over here. There's a skelly spawner. It's not actually underwater. It's on an island. I don't know why it set it way down there, but it did. But yeah, there's a skelly spawner over there, which is also helpful. We have so many animals. Oh my goodness, that is ridiculous. Okay. Anyway, so we kind of have a little bit of stuff we're preparing. I did go through and I kind of got a little bit more gold here. I'm still trying to upgrade this guy. If I could get him up to, which I can actually do with this gold right here, I can upgrade this one. We can start getting diamonds, and then I can upgrade to diamond, and then get a diamond mesh, and, all the goody stuff that I was trying to get to. I'm going to grind some more and see what I can't come up with. All right. We've got some things going. They're in process right now. This is going to take a long, long time because I need 4 chunks. And using these It only get 1 diamond unless we do something else, which I'm gonna look into next episode. Yeah, stay tuned. We're gonna do some of that stuff. Anyway, I'm super excited about it too because I love that kind of thing. Gives me access to something that I really love that you will see next episode as well. So all I really have to do is wait. I'm going to wait for these guys to get enough. But while I'm waiting for that, I'm going to try to do some other things, time management and all. Uh, and yeah, if I can accomplish what I want to accomplish, this is going to be good. This is going to be very good. And it's going to be very early to get something very good. But it'll be good. How many times can I say good in the same 2-minute segment? Anyway, if you liked the video, please do hit the like button and subscribe to see more. Thank you for watching. Bye.